Chill first. Yee, yee, yee. Okay. All right. Yep. Hey guys. Why did I wave? Oof, bro. It's been a while. I think my last post was if you follow me on social media, my last post was my graduation. Yeah. So that was in July. Yep. Finally a master's graduate. MSc. What's that NATO C line? The only MC with an MSc. If you guys know what NATO C is, big shout out to you. You should be married by now. Yeah. Where do I start off? But before that, my graduation post, I kind of told you guys that at least for those of you that follow me, for those that are new, hi, my name is Damini. This is MIO Damini, meaning marketing in action. Also sometimes, no, let's leave that. But yeah, I think read the bio, watch my previous video, listen to my previous podcast. You can ask anything in the comments. My DM is always open. Yeah, but I respond at respectable times. So you can DM me anytime you like. I would respond to you at a respectable time. So yeah, changed apartments, obviously. So it's a new space. There's still boxes. I'm literally looking at a box right now. So I'm still trying to put it together. Maybe when I'm done, there'll be like a tour. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, I've really missed making these videos. I got a new microphone. Big shout out to my brother and his family. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Sheon and Titi, thank you so much. Love you guys. Love the kids. This was a beautiful gift. This is one of my most thoughtful gifts. The most thoughtful gifts I've ever received. Thank you so much. So what's this whole video about? It's almost going to 3 minutes and I've still not told you guys what this video is about. But yeah. So there's certain questions that people ask in terms of how digital marketing can help my business. So a lot of people believe that digital marketing can help their business. And I take it very personally because one, what do you mean? But yeah, there is no business digital marketing can help. Is it evangelism? It can help you. It can help you with your evangelism. Do you run a government business? Do you want government contract? Digital marketing can help you with that. Do you run a factory? Digital marketing can help you with that. So digital marketing basically is one of the things that technology has given us access to, and we must make sure we use it in the right way. Because one of the problems or the cons of digital marketing is now you have too much data in your hands, you don't know what to do with it, right? But if you know how to understand, if you know how to understand the data you have access to, you should be able to make better decisions with your digital marketing. Does that help? Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to be answering questions on how you can use digital marketing tools and methods to improve your business, right? So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So the first question, how can I increase my online presence? So there are two ways of increasing your online presence. You either do that by improving your search engine rankings on Google or Bing, or you grow your following on your social media platforms, right? So let's first talk about search engines. So basically, the whole idea of search engines is in the name. Search engines. It basically is set up to answer people's queries. So Google is one of the most visited websites daily, right? And people go there to find solutions to their problems or find answers, right? So they search for something on Google, aka Google it, and then Google then goes out to the web to look for answers and solutions and then gives it back to them, right? So that's how you need to understand it. The reason I'm saying you need to understand it that way is when you are creating your website, for example, you need to make sure that your website answers those questions that people would put in the search queries, right? So, for example, where can I find affordable bags to sell? You need to make sure that if you run a bag business, affordable bags to buy, you have to find a way to phrase that, is in your content. It's part of like your product description. It's part of like the collection. It's part of the title page. It's part of what you even tag your images and things like that, right? You can always do articles as well. So you can do articles on your website that highlight, for example, the affordability of your products. It doesn't break bank. It's durable. So it's not like you buy it and then it doesn't last long. You buy it and it lasts forever. Fingers crossed. But yeah, basically you have to approach search engine rankings, improving your search engine rankings with that mentality where people that search for the services or products I offer, how do they search for it? When you have answered that question, you then need to create a website that has those answers you found, that has that information in your website. I'll give you an example. If you go to a retail store, right, that sells shoes, you go to 2 retail stores, they both sell shoes. On one retail store, the shoes they sell inside the store, there's a picture of it outside. On the other store, the shoes that they sell inside that retail store, there's no picture. Which retail store would you enter? Ding, ding, ding. Obviously, you're going to enter the retail store that has the picture of the shoes they sell in front. Again, if you're a normal person. And the reason why is very simple. They have shown you what they sell. So if you came there, obviously, you're in a retail store or a retail building. So you came there to do some shopping or buy something. Or even if it's just to sightsee or window shop. You would obviously go to the places where they are giving you relevant information of what they offer right from the beginning. I don't need to go inside and see, what's going on here? So the same way you need to build your website. I say write your website. I see people are developers. But yeah, I can be talking to developers. So that's how you want to build your online presence with search engine rankings and search engine platforms. So Google, Bing, those guys. Now with social media, it's almost the same thing. But instead of you thinking of how do people search for certain things on Google and Bing, you now ask yourself a different question where what do people want to see on their social media that relates to my business? What's going to make them stop mid-scroll and be like, who are these guys? And then decide to either follow you or make a purchase. I think those are the 2 most important things you should be thinking about as a small or medium scale business. Either they follow you or they buy from you on the spot. If they follow you, you can always market to them another day and then they purchase. If they buy from you, hey, you have a sale. If they follow you and buy from you, that's the goal, right? That's the final goal. But yeah, so you need to create content that people would want to watch, right? Again, social media is a very noisy place. How do you make a mark in that noise? How do you be relevant in that noise? How do you stand out in that noise? That's basically how you grow on social media. You can do this through you can do this through videos. You can do this through images. You can do this through game. You can do like a gamification thing on your platform. You can do this through partnerships with influencers or creators. Basically, you just do it. However, the trick, right? And I think that's the second question. The trick is you need to make sure you're on the right platform that is relevant to your business. Okay. I have seen people that sell things on LinkedIn. So I don't understand it. I don't get it. I really want to talk to somebody. I don't know any of them, but I need to talk to somebody that sells on LinkedIn. Like sells like maybe fashion items on LinkedIn and really understand how they do it. If you're selling suits and all that on LinkedIn, that might work actually. But for me, I've just come to understand that there are certain platforms where people are more in tune to make a purchase for certain products on those platforms. So for example, if you look at Instagram, for example, the part where I'm from, which is Nigeria, people are comfortable buying things on Instagram. Very, very comfortable. It's something that they've embraced. Send me a DM We chat in the DM. Okay, what's your account details? Here's my delivery address. Bam, money sent. And then they deliver, right? Some people actually prefer making purchases in the Instagram DM than going to a website to purchase. Up to today, I don't understand why. I honestly don't understand why. If you know why, please tell me so that we can both be learning. But yeah, so some people would go to the Instagram DM or WhatsApp. Some people are very comfortable shopping on WhatsApp. They will send you what they want from your website to your WhatsApp. Then they will not ask you for your account details. The same account details that is on your website too, that your website is connected to. They will ask you for that account details and then send you the money and then send you payment receipt. And they will do it nicely. It's not as if like they just don't want to do that website. And I'm like, why? But yeah, so you need to understand what social media platforms work for your business, right? You can't create your business on, let's say, you can't create your business on TikTok, right? You can't create your business on TikTok, but then your customers are maybe business to business. Maybe you sell oil. You sell oil and TikTok is where you're doing your communication. As a small business, you're wasting resources. Yeah, that's not a good way of using your resources, right? So that kind of leads me to my next question. Hope that helps how you can increase followers. Another way you can increase your followers and online presence on social media is through giveaways. However, you need to be very, 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 very sure that you plan your giveaways properly. So what is in that giveaway? You need to consider what exactly is going to be inside the giveaway. You need to understand how you're going to advertise that giveaway in terms of, are you going to run ads for it? Are you going to run any sponsored posts? So if you're running sponsored posts, how are you going to make sure that they're targeting the right people that are relevant? That way, when people follow you, right? When people follow you, they don't then, once the giveaway is over, they don't drop off. Obviously, people would always drop off. Human beings were very interesting, but you make sure that majority of them don't drop off, right? So giveaways can work. Another thing you can do is actually paid advertising. So you can run ads, run a brand awareness campaign for your business. Let more eyes see what you sell, what you provide. And then, some of them would follow you. Some of them would, send you a DM or reach out to you and be like, yo, how much is this? What's this about? What's this? More information, things like that. Some would follow and buy. Again, that's the sweet spot that we're looking for, to follow and buy, right? So that's how you can grow your social media presence. Another thing you can do is email marketing. You can use that. So it depends on how you want to do it. So you can run a paid media campaign. You can run paid ads or sponsor one of your posts. And then in that campaign, you offer a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is maybe a free ebook, a free video webinar. It could be a coupon code. It could be anything in exchange for their email address. Some people ask for phone number as well, but to be fair, I think you should just stay with email address. Phone number is a bit tricky. That's too personal. And then there's there's data protection policies, so you want to stay away from that. So yeah, some people don't hear what they'll still go ahead and ask for a phone number, but so yeah, you get their email address, and then you can always retarget them with other offers and other things that you sell or provide, right? And then alongside that, you then give them access to maybe articles you've written on your website that answer certain questions with, the kind of service you offer. So for example, what's the difference with this type of oil and that? What's the difference between vegetable oil and sunflower oil? Why is sunflower oil or vegetable oil better for your health, for your heart, things like that, right? And then obviously you can put your social media channels in there, and then they can go and follow your social media channels. So there are many ways you can increase your online presence. Google, search engine rankings, things like that. You can work on that. You can work on your social media platforms as well. Yep. You can run sponsored advertisements or sponsored ads. Email marketing is your guy. Influencers. You can work with influencers. You can work with relevant influencers in your niche or in your business. So for example, again, let's say we sell cooking oil, right? We sell vegetable oil or which one is more healthy, vegetable oil or cooking oil? Sorry, vegetable oil or sunflower oil. I say cooking oil. Obviously, you can tell I'm not a very good cook. But yeah. So we sell cooking oil. We sell cooking oil. We sell vegetable oil. And then we can partner with a very, very well-known chef. Probably a chef that just won a Guinness World Record if you can afford it. Obviously, the following of that chef would be when they go to, you can put your website when you're promoting her post and all that. When they go to your website, they will see your cooking oil and be like, this cooking oil is not so bad, let me buy it. And then that's my voice for how people purchase online. Let me buy it. And then, that's it. You can get them to buy. You can also get them to follow you. And that's how you increase your online presence. And it's just using the cooking oil example. Put your business in there and a relevant influencer or creator in your industry in there. And then you're good to go. So yeah, how can I increase my online presence? Check. The next question, what digital marketing channel should I prioritize? Let's start from what are digital marketing channels? So we have social media, we have email marketing, we have search engines. What else again? What else? Is there anyone? There will be more, because obviously digital marketing is a very broad place to be. But yeah, let's focus on those three. So you have social media, email marketing, search engines, right? You have that three. Now, within that three, you now have like SEO. So if you're looking at what's it called? Search engines, you now have SEO, SEM. If you're looking at email marketing, you now have like inbound. It's no. So if you get email marketing, you have like articles, newsletters. Then you now have like inbounds. You have like the linking. Oh, jeez. And then if you're looking at social media, obviously you now have whether you want to do TikTok, whether you want to do Instagram, all of that. Prioritize every single channel that is profitable to your business. Prioritize every single channel that is profitable to your business. So for example, having a presence on a search engine like Google is basically free, right? When it comes to SEO, search engine optimization, it is free. All you need to invest in, which might not be cheap or free, is quality keywords. The more quality keywords, the more relevant quality keywords you have on your website, the more relevant your website will be on Google. You don't pay Google any money to appear in the search engine rankings. You don't. You pay Google money when you appear on the top as an ad or in Google Shopping as an ad, right? So it's easy money. Well, no, it's easy marketing, not money. So yeah, it's like a low-hanging fruit. So you set those up. So whether you sell anything, you can set up Google Shopping, right? Set up your merchant account, all of that. Set that up. Also set up your website. Have like a FAQ that answers all the basic questions that people will search for on Google. Have that on your website. That way it can help you with optimizing your website to appear higher on the Google search engine search rankings. Yeah, so set that up. That's the first one. So I'm not saying that's one you should prioritize. If you don't have that set it up now. Your Google My Business, where your business is located, set it up now. Google how to set it up. They will show you other people's videos. Go and watch it and set it up now. Again, because these things are free. You don't pay for these things. And these are things where when people want to search, they naturally and automatically go to Google, right? Most people that want to search, they kind of tend towards 3 places to go and search. Google, Amazon, and you will not believe the last one, TikTok. Well, social media, let me not put TikTok in there and make them feel too... Let me not gas them up. But Google, Amazon, and then, social media. And Amazon is straightforward because obviously it's the biggest marketplace in the world. Duh. Well, actually, because the other guys are a bit funny when it comes to shipping. But yeah, so set up Google My Business. Google Merchant Center, or set up a Google Merchant account. If you don't have one already, set that up. Depending on kind of business you do. So if you're in fashion, that would work well for you. If you're in cooking oil, I'm not too sure. But yes, to set it up if you can. Google My Business, do that. Also have like a website, right? Websites are affordable. Let me not use the word cheap. I don't think anything that people spend time and see good positive results is cheap. It's affordable. Let me use that word, right? So have those ready. These are the marketing channels you should prioritize, right? So we've done search engines and all of that. Let's move on to email marketing. Really, how much is it to set up like an email? I think you can work with MailChimp. So MailChimp gives you access to, I can't remember how many emails the free version gives access to, but work with MailChimp. Every fun fact, or did you know, depending on how you want to do it in your head, it's easier for you to resell to somebody than get a new customer, right? So every customer that you get, if you can, get their email address or phone number, depending on kind of business you run, and then always have a way of reaching out to them. Now, when you reach out to them, don't just sell. Don't do that. That's disgusting. Pardon my French, because some people might find that offensive. But yeah, don't do that. Don't just sell to them. Give them updates. What's happening in the industry that will be relevant to them? What's happening in your niche that will be relevant to them? What's happening in your business that will be relevant to them? What's happening in the world that will be relevant to them? Everything should not be too salesy, right? As much as one of the objectives in digital marketing is to drive sales or promote sales, it shouldn't be salesy. Like, don't just be out there selling all the time, because people will don't follow you and they'll stop engaging with your business. Because successful brands and businesses build relationships, right? You don't necessarily get the highest number of sales. That's the after effect of building strong relationships. So yeah. So set up a MailChimp account, guys. Like, it is affordable. It's worth it when done right. So email marketing. Again, Google this, watch a video, and set up a MailChimp account as well. And start looking for how to get people's emails. So your previous customers get their emails, right? You would need that email later on. But yeah, that's another day. But yeah, set up that. So that's email marketing done. You should prioritize email marketing. Yes, that's what I'm telling you, by the way, in case I didn't spell it out. Now, let's move on to social media. So we've done what? We've spoken about search engine. So yeah, that's mostly SEO. With search engine, you don't need anything. You don't need to set up SEM. Don't run what's it called? Don't run Google Ads just yet, right? Make sure you have all these things set up first before running Google Ads. Don't just run and say, I want to set up Google Ads. Don't do that. You're just dashing those boys money. So yeah. Now with social media, social media is the one that I really don't get, because people have like 3 social media accounts, and I'm guilty of this in the past, where you only have time to actually prioritize one social media platform. So I would strongly suggest, because when you have your MailChimp set up, you have your Google My Business and all that as well set up, you literally only need one social media account, the most important social media account, to get to a level that can feed you consistent people, audiences that go into either your email marketing funnel or bucket, or go to your search engine bucket, right? Social media is kind of where the people come from to fill those buckets. Okay, so Google, some people will come naturally to just search, and they might stumble on your business and be like, oh wow, but most likely they will come from social media. So prioritize one channel first, where you know that the right audience that I sell to, they are on that channel. Then make sure you have like valuable content that they want to see ready to go. And this is why you want to prioritize one channel, because when done right, you literally are going to spend some money to do it the right way on that channel. So it's not a thing of it's not a thing of quantity over quality. This particular one is quality over quantity, right? So yeah, find one social media platform to prioritize. How do you know which one is important to you? Well, who is your audience, right? Who's your audience? I think I've spoken about customer personas in my previous podcast. Just check; it should be there somewhere. So who's your target audience? That's the first question. Is my battery low? Okay, no. That's the first question. Who's your target audience? Sorry guys, give me a minute. All right. So who's your target audience? Where are they? How do they want to be? How do they want to be engaged? What kind of activities do they partake in? How do they respond? How do they reach out to businesses like yours? How do they respond to businesses like yours? When you have those questions answered, you will know what platform to operate in. Now, you might get into that problem where more than one platform can fit into this bucket, which is possible. Don't get me wrong, which is possible. So you have two choices. Either you have a presence in both platforms, which require more investment, or you pick one platform where you are sure that you'll be more relevant in and build faster, build a presence there, and then switch it up. Let me explain. So, and I saw someone do this recently and it's a comedian. So a comedian had an Instagram platform. He's had that platform for a while. Like I went through his history, and he's been pushing content on Instagram for a while, like 3 years. It did not blow. I think I'm not going to tell how many followers he has, but he has some followers. It didn't blow. However, he moved to TikTok. Same content, same portrait size, same music, same style, same everything. And now he has almost 100k followers on TikTok, and he just started posting not up to a year. I think it's not up to a year. So if you have a business that kind of fits into those buckets, like multiple social media platform buckets, look at which platform will be more beneficial to you in terms of maybe there's not a lot of customers, there's not a lot of competing brands or businesses to yours on that platform, and work with that. All right? Yeah. So we've answered what now? We've spoken about search engines. We've spoken about search engines and how you want to do that. Make sure you set those things up. Google My Business, Google Merchant account, and then get your website ready as well. Then we move to email marketing. Yeah, set up a MailChimp account, guys. Come on. Don't do that. Don't waste my time. Then, social media, pick the one that is the most profitable to you in terms of the right audience and things like that. So there's something I call the 4 R's. Well, it depends. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, depending on my mood. So there's the right place, the right price. So let me start from the beginning. The right product, sold to the right people, at the right time, at the right place, right? Right price. No, right product, right price, right place, right people. Yeah, so today is 4 hours. I might say this again, it might be 5 hours, but actually 4. So the right product, sold at the right place, at the right price, to the right people. All right? That's when you have that information, understanding those 4 R's, typically it's easier for you to create content. It's easier for you to make decisions in terms of where to even post your content, what platform to prioritize, what to even manufacture, right? What kind of suppliers to work with. Once you answer those 4 questions, so it's not just a digital marketing question, it's like a business related question, right? So yeah. So that kind of tells you what digital marketing channels to prioritize. This last one is a bit tricky. How do I measure effectiveness of a digital marketing campaign? So first off, with that one, you probably have to look at sales funnel. So a sales funnel typically has what? IDAR, so that's awareness, interest, decision, action. And then the R, which is resell. So yeah, IDAR. They pronounce it funny. But yeah, so when you look at your sales funnel, you have those 5, actually 4 typically. Theoretically it's 4. New age, they've made it 5, but actually 4. So you have awareness. People are seeing your brand for the first time. They have interest. So they've seen your brand before. They're interested in it now. They now decide to make a decision. Am I going to buy or am I not going to buy? But when they decide to buy, action, which is the fourth one. So awareness, interest, decision, action. Now that's the same way you have to validate your digital marketing campaigns. Most times, campaigns fall into one of two. Most times, awareness or conversions. Like, my background and my history has always been around those two. Awareness or conversions. It's very easy for you to measure. It's very easy for you to measure both. So with awareness, you focus on things like impressions. How many times was this ad shown? Views, depending if you're running YouTube ads. But yeah, that's pretty much those two. And you need to set either a cost metric or a numerical metric. So they're both numbers, but let me explain, because again, they sound like the same thing, but they are not. So if you're setting a cost metric, that will be cost per click, cost per million impressions, cost per acquisition will be for conversions and all of that, right? That's if you're setting so you want to set your average cost per click, cost per million impressions, average cost per acquisition. You want to know what that is, and then you can measure with that. Or you can set a numerical data where you have a threshold that they must pass. So for example, I want to get 30 million impressions from this ad, right? You want to get 30 million impressions. So that means you want this ad shown 30 million times, right? However, you need to be careful where you don't set up your ad to show 30 million times. But however, it now shows maybe 30 times to the same set of people. So that's wrong. I'm not going to go deep. I'm not going to do a deep dive into those kind of metrics on this video, because that's going to be dangerous. But yeah, so you need to set your KPIs in terms of what you want, which is either awareness or conversions. There's some people like to play in engagement, all those kind of things. Is either you're getting awareness or you're getting conversions. People that are aware of your products, naturally, they will do one or two things. Either engage with it or walk away. So what's an engagement? They will either like the post, they will either share the post, they will either comment on the post, they will either, visit your website from the post. That's an engagement, right? Because they're engaging with your ad. And the only way for them to do that is for you to make them aware. So that's why I said, like, most of it is either awareness or conversions or sales. So yeah. And then with sales, you might want to do like a ROAS. You might want to calculate a ROAS or ACOS. So ROAS would be return on advertising spend. ACOS is advertising cost of sales. One of those two. You work with that and then you're good to go. It depends on what you want for your business. I can't give you an exact number or something. That's a very tricky one. But yeah. So this will be the final question. What role does social media play in business growth? What role does social media play in business growth? Social media is amazing for customer service. Amazing for customer service when done right. When done poorly, it's a brand. It can be a brand's destruction. But yeah, it's good. Very, very good for customer service. Very, very good for building customer relationships, stronger relationships. Very, very good for brand awareness as well. In terms of letting people know what your brand or your business is about, so it depends how you look at it. You can either tell people what your business, sells or what it solves. There are two different things. I sell cooking oil, right? I sell cooking oil. That's amazing. But I can also position that same thing in a way where instead of me selling cooking oil, I sell healthy, delicious meals. No, I provide healthy, delicious meals. So it's two different things, right? So you need to decide what you want for your business. I would always say take the storytelling approach when it comes to social media, because that's how you build relationships on social media. So it's called social media for a reason. You need to be social. And one of the best ways to be social is by telling stories. Okay? I've been telling you stories throughout today, right? So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Customer service, very good for helping brands tell their stories. Customer relationships helps customer relationships, customer engagement helps build that up. And then naturally it builds credibility as well. Yeah, I just want to add that. It also builds credibility because people believe, again, I might be wrong, but most people believe that the more followers a brand has, the more credible the brand is. Because that means a lot of people are following that brand because they affiliate themselves with that brand. The brand is aspirational. The brand has something that they want. So it's a give and take. So you give the brand money, the brand gives you stuff. So it's like Nike. Nike can sell shoes for, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna set myself up for that. I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm just gonna leave Nike. You guys are amazing. But yeah. So I'm just gonna answer these 4 questions. The next video I'll answer some other ones. Bro, these questions are deep. I love it. Stay tuned, guys. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, this is the best time to subscribe. Then hit that notification bell as well, so that you know when the next video comes out. What else? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you like the new setup. Any tips? I know there's one thing I need to change. I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing, but let me know in the comments. Then if you can let me know why, especially Nigerians, I don't know if other people do this, but I'm sure other people don't do this actually, because I can't imagine like you'll be DMing Nike Alpha. It's impossible. But I need to understand why people prefer doing business in the Instagram DMs or WhatsApp than just buying on the website. Please, if you can answer that for me, that would be amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, this is a long video, but it also is good because I was able to give out more information, tell better things, and then my conscience is clear. Because those short videos, I'm always like, oh, I could have said this, I could have said this, I could have said this. But now it's a long video. Yeah, we answered what, 4 questions? Just 4, bro. Come on, you guys can do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay safe, stay easy, stay blessed. Don't do what I wouldn't do. Bye, guys.